cannot go forward if I do not, as I lose my mind, descend into madness, crumble on the floor in a heap of nothing. So I'm getting a little stressed. Hi, this is an impromptu video. It all started yesterday. Let me get comfortable. I got approved for a new position that I'm starting Tuesday. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be starting a new job on Tuesday. It's full time. I need to get things into gear writing wise because I don't want to. This is like too much information, but I have anxiety, and when I work, it takes a lot out of me, like mentally. So I tend to just put everything else on the back burner and I just don't become a human anymore. I'm just working. And so I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to find ways to creatively fill my cup and make sure that I'm taken care of and I'm okay, like as a person, but I'm also getting my job done and all of these things. Anyways, all that to say, I'm afraid that I'm going to start this job on Tuesday and never pick up my book again. So I want to start picking it up now. That is why we're doing a quick little impromptu writing vlog today. I don't remember my book. I wrote my book during Nano. I do not remember it. It was out of sight, out of mind. I have a memory of a goldfish. I swear I like closed the laptop and then it was like out the window. So I'm going to read my book today, not going to edit it, not going to even touch a single thing. If there is a misspelling, I'm leaving it. I'm just going to skim through to see the general course of the story so far. And then I was looking for my outline and I realized, I guess I just had like forgot this, that I outlined the first version of the book that I did at the beginning of Nano. As you probably remember, I got stuck and then I switched the setting, which means I had to switch the entire outline, which I never really fully did. So my plan is to read the book, take what I have so far, and then those scenes, transition them onto an outline. So I'm going to do that, but in order to do that, I have to read my notes because I'm a huge note taker, and I have so many brain dump files. I think it's like 27 or something like that. I counted them up yesterday. It's ridiculous. So basically what today is today's just me reading everything. I'm going to read everything and I'm going to put that into an outline. I need an outline. I need an outline. I cannot go forward if I do not. I wish I was a pantser, but I am not. So I need an outline, so I need to make the outline, so I'm getting a little stressed. Anyways, I'm going to read my book, read the notes, make an outline, and then go through all of that, and then we're going to jump into writing sprints. So follow along as I lose my mind, descend into madness, crumble on the floor in a heap of nothing, and figure out what I'm doing. All the dramatics aside, I'm excited. And I genuinely am. So I'm going to do that, but I figured I would do a little intro so there's some context here, because I imagine if I didn't have context, you'd be like, what's happening? It's January. How did you forget your book? You know what I mean? Because I did. No other way to put it. I just forgot it. If I don't need it, it goes out. Just goes out. I'm horrible. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And we're gonna get this day started. So follow me along, I guess, and I will see you at my desk. I read about 6 chapters. I have about 6 chapters left. If I'm honest, I have been just kind of reading slowly. I need to get it into gear. It is now... Things just jumped over my lap. Hi, buddy. I was gonna drink my water, but it's fine. Or no, is it kombucha? Kombucha? Yeah, I've been reading it kind of slow. Let me try to get him in the frame for you guys. I've been reading it kind of slow. I need to get it into gear. It's like 4 o'clock now. 3:30. It's 3:30. And I want to get my outline done today. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, but that is what the goal is because I need to start writing this book. So I'm halfway through my first bullet point, which is reread the draft. I still need to outline, and then I want to get about 1,500 words in today. So far I've written about 600 or so, which is really nice, just naturally going through the draft. I know I wasn't supposed to edit, but I'm not erasing anything, I'm adding things. I technically never said that I wasn't going to add anything. I said I wasn't going to erase anything. So I'm not a liar. I'm going to drink some of this. I just took like a quick little 10-minute break just to kind of pace around and get moving a little bit since I've been just sitting here at my desk. So I'm gonna try and just speed read the manuscript because it's really been taking me a long time. I just need to get like the general vibe. I don't need to know everything. And so far I've just been like really meticulously trying to absorb like all the information. I don't need to do that. I need to stop doing that, just quickly read through. If I was smart, I would go, since I'm using it in Scrivener, you can kind of see over here, there's like a little section right here in Scrivener where you can like leave notes and stuff. It's so handy. I love that. If I was smart, I'd be going through each chapter and just writing a little summary of what happens and like the bullet points of like what I need to know. Sorry, there's a hair in my lip gloss. Love that for me. Thank you, Banks. You'll be with me always. So yeah, if I was smart, as I'm reading through, I would just write a little summary. I'm gonna put this down, it's cold. I would be writing a little summary like what's happening, new knowledge that I'm gaining like per chapter and that sort of thing, any plot points or things that are like really important. So I don't have to do this again. I can just like go through, click, and read the quick like little 2-sentence summary. But I'm not smart and I haven't been doing that. I didn't even think about doing it. I should do that. So I'll probably do that for the next 6 just to help save some time in the future if I forget like I just did. Kind of feeling burnt out, can you tell? I had coffee this morning. Guys, the coffee that I usually get, let's just talk about that for a second. I've been drinking coffee for so long that it doesn't faze me anymore, and so usually I have like a shot of an espresso and like a super dark roast, and that's just how it's been for me, and like I said, it doesn't faze me at all. I ran out of my coffee and I was just at the grocery store at Aldi the other day, so I was like, okay, I'll just pick up this in the meantime. I got like the midnight blend. This makes me so... I just fidget. I have so much energy. I have to sip it slowly. Usually I'm just like knocking coffee back. I'm not done this coffee. It has been hours. I cannot just shotgun this thing. It will have me insane. Absolutely insane. So I had to sip it slowly. So I was like super jittery, but now I'm hitting that, I guess, caffeine crash where I'm kind of feeling tired. So I'm going to drink the rest of this, crack open a kombucha, and get this rolling. Of course, I'm listening to Sass. Usually I have it up over here so you can see. So I just have like Sass's discography going right now. I'm pretty sure right now I'm listening to Starry Eyed, in case you're wondering. If I'm writing, 9 times out of 10, it's either some sort of like medieval or witchy lo-fi or cigarettes after sex. That's the only 2 options there are for me. So I'm gonna get back to work and I will update you later when I have something more interesting to talk about other than my coffee and my music. Okay, I was gonna film this, but my memory card decided to die on me. But I'm always nosy about other people's drinks, and I'm a drink girly, as you know, so I figured I would give this a go. I've never had this before. It's Poppy's Prebiotic Soda Raspberry Rose. I like raspberry sometimes. I do not like rose. So let's give this a go for the first time. I like that. It's raspberry, not blue raspberry, just normal raspberry. I don't get any rose in that. It's really good. I'd buy it again. I like it. I'm usually like weird about kombucha. If you can even call this kombucha, I don't know. This is good. I like it. Definitely try if you like raspberry. So it's about 6:20 and I officially finished reading through my draft. That's completely done, and then I started working on my outline. I did not finish working on my outline, but I did get about 9 to like 12 new scenes to write, which I'm really excited about. It's gonna hold me over for a while. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna pop out to the store for a little bit and then come back and continue working on that. But there's been an interesting new development. So if you remember towards the beginning of NaNoWriMo when I started writing a different setting, and then I quickly realized it wasn't working and I switched it up, well, that was included, the other setting, in my 50K for Nano. So taking that out, which I completely forgot about, we're sitting at a word count of around 34,000. So that means if I want to finish this first draft by March 31st, I'll need to write 65,521 words. That's not the 50,000 that I woke up thinking it was. But 15K in the grand scheme of things isn't that bad. So the plan is just to figure out how much that is per day and then get to work. I calculated it out, and it's kind of hard to show you the my camera battery died, but I made a little calendar for February so I can track each day what my word count is and if I met that goal. And then if I want to hit my goal of 100,000 words by March 31st, that means I need to write 1,092 words per day. Before, if it was a 50K manuscript that I was at, it would be like 800 something. And that was much more doable, but 1,000's not that much more, so it's fine. It's just a little more daunting, but it's okay. Normally that would be nothing, but because of my new job, I'm kind of worried about being able to balance both of them. But I'm just trying to keep in mind that that's like a half-hour sprint or two for me. It's not that big of a deal. It'll be okay. Quick little sprint at the end of the day. Just get the word count in.
Follow the signs, you're looking like a one-way. Gotta make the right choice. Hope I make the right noise. Hoping that you like boys like me. I know you're feeling me from across the room. I got a feeling you could be my muse. I hear strange when I see you.
Hey friends, I know it's dark. I don't have another light to turn on to make it less dark, so we're just gonna have to roll with it. Today I didn't really do much. It was just a lot of like puttering around. I worked on my outline and then I thought of a new like plot line, so I've just been exploring that. I will say that I'm usually not an index card girly, but I did switch to index cards. I was just spreading them all out on my floor, which you would have seen. And that was kind of nice, actually. It was nice to like physically see stuff, like manipulate it around. I get the appeal now. I understand. Before I was like, that looks like a lot of work. But yeah, I noticed a part where like towards the midpoint I had this scene, and then I was thinking that I could actually move it to be during the setup. in like the Save the Cat beat sheet. So I was trying to manipulate things around and see how that would work and how it would change and affect the current like trajectory of my story, and like shifting things around in a Word document was just impossible. So yeah, I'm gonna take the index cards that I was working on and then turn that into a new Save the Cat outline, and then from there my goal is to write about 1100 words tonight, and then I want to edit this week's video because it goes up Tuesday. It's now like 6 p.m. on Sunday, and I don't want to leave it to tomorrow to do. Tuesday I have my first day at my job, so I know I'm going to be busy then, and it's going to be impossible to get it done. So I had to do all that, and I need to do it within an hour and a half because it's Sunday and I want to take a shower and watch a movie and just hang out with tea for a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and I don't know where the hours went. Honestly, I was in the zone doing my thing, and then my mom called and we were on the phone for like 2 hours, which is fine, but now I feel like I'm like not in the headspace to be productive after I was just hanging around for 2 hours. So anyways, I'm just gonna stop rambling about my lack of time management skills and get back into work.